Alright everyone, you know what time it is. Bluegill fishing time, that's right. Get on down to the lake. Alright everyone, finally got down here to the lake. It is bluegill fishing time. I hope this video does not look too washed out. When I go to review it, I do not have any kind of an ND filter or anything on there at this time because it is an overcast day. Do not know. But anyhow, I'm going to try to bring y'all a little bit of bluegill fishing. But way down yonder, down in the cove down there, there's a ski boat. And it's just sitting there in the water right now. But they have a tendency to blast music. And therefore that will ruin all said footage that I'm trying to get for y'all out there. Because I have no rights to that music. And therefore, I won't be able to use it. So, anyhow, let's try to get in a little bit before something crazy happens. All I really need today is about 4 gills because I do plan on having some spicy goulash tonight, or maybe 5 gills. So I have a little sandwich or straight up gill, you know, not even on a sandwich. And I can have that with my spicy goulash. Got to put some vegetables in there, some hominy or some green beans or something in that goulash. And although it has some vegetables in it, still yet, I need more vegetables. Let's see how this day goes. Maybe we can snag us a few gills. What y'all think? First cast of the day. Of course, there's waves coming in and all that jazz, which I normally do not care for that. It makes it hard for me to see my line. I think I had a hit there, I think. Once again, as I say, in them waves, they have a tendency to mess with me. I can't say for sure. But once that happens, that makes me think, well, maybe I should reel it back in and rethrow it, because who knows whether nightcrawler's gone or not. And on that note, I think I will. I'm only going to fish today till about 4 o'clock, and if I can, without music interference or whatever, I will try to get 2 25-minute clips. And then I've got to go try to get me a bath. Oh, well, he's probably small, whatever he is, but yeah, he's a little tiny gill. I cannot even keep him at all. You know, it just ain't gonna work. And now I'm gonna have to wash my hands for all that little bitty fish, but that's all right, I guess. Speaking of which, that bar of soap I have down here, I keep it in that little soap container. But as I said in a video the other day, some boats apparently washed a bunch of waves up onto my soap. It never has recovered. It's all really super like gooey, and it's just a mess. All right, that gill is back in the water. Let me wash my hands real quick. Matter of fact, I'm going to show you all to this soap. Check this out. Yeah, that soap, it's a mess. I'm just going to rub a little bit on my hands like that. Wash my hands that way, I guess. Y'all maybe see that ski boat go by? That's what I've been talking about before in other episodes. I see nothing wrong with skiing, but you have a whole lake here, and there's a great big main channel out there where you can ski and do whatever you want to. I say, why go back in the coves where you can be aggravating other people, you know? And as long as the music isn't playing, I don't mind too much. But just saying, you know, not complaining at all, just pointing out facts. That's what I would do if I was a skier. Excuse me here. But anyhow, that's what I would do. I'd go out in the main channel, away from everybody, not bothering nobody, and have me a good old time. But that's all right. I'll just deal with it. What choice do I have? Another little bitty baby gill. Look how tiny he is. He is a very little guy. Back in the water he goes. And that's all right. I don't mind in the least bit. He gets reprieved. Now just having to wash my hands again, that's the part I do not like. Next year I am going to work on some waterless soap. I'm going to give that a shot. Get a little bit of my goo here. The goo soap, people, the goo soap. You just grab it up, pull you off a little bit of goo there, and good to go. Pretty gross, right? Oh, drop the pole. Come on now. All right, I do have a little bitty piece of worm left. I'm gonna give that a try and see what happens. Just for the heck of it, you know. All right, all right. If I do not catch a bunch of good gills today, that's all right. I'm not going to be too upset or anything. Good hit at least. Give that just a second, see what happens. You don't take off, I'm gonna have to reel it back in and check that night crawler. But whatever it was, he did nail it. Like boom, was on it. Yep, I'll call that one a wrap. Minus night crawler, I'd venture to say. Oh yeah, look at there. Cleaned up, gone. All right, people. Time for a crawler. All right, another cast time. Let's go out there in the bluegill hole, or what I like to call bluegill hole. You know, we're hooked into that bigger something that I saw down in the water that turned out to be a bass. Wish I would have got him in, that would have been sweet. There we go, that out there is the bluegill hole. think it has made it to the bottom. Push the button, let it sit there a minute, see what happens. A lot of times the waves will disrupt the progress. It's not really the progress. I can't think of the proper word now. I'm gonna reel that back in, see if I can get another cast while there's no waves. Possible. Same spot. All right, it is on the bottom now. Reel up some of the slack and see what happens. Not expecting to do real good today because the weather has been whack. Sure do hope I get a shower or a bath tonight, because man, I am definitely stinky Rob now. Stinky Island Rob. Shoo-wee, people. All right, nothing. Check that night crawler. I did not do that when I brought it in before. Maybe I should have. Yep. He definitely needs some seeing too. Get him on the hooks all the way. There. Oh, that bottom hook, it wasn't in at all. Not at all, people. That ain't no good. Well, if you would quit squirming around, we could get on with this show here. All right, there we go. Yeehaw, the night crawler is ready to roll. I'll rinse my hand off real quick. Oh yeah, I see the point. Across the lake over there, I've now discovered just how far away them people are. They are a good ways away from camp. The ones I was telling you about that was a loudmouth and pretty rude and stuff. Over that way, I see a bunch of chairs and stuff set up on this rocky point way over there. Guarantee that's where the Jaws is coming from last night. I'm gonna try out there, see what happens. Hurry up, reel up a bunch of the slack, get ready. Right, on bottom. Might have had a pickup there. No taps, no nothing. Yes, I was wrong. It was not a pickup. See how many minutes we're on here. Keep an eye on that because it will cut off on me. Oh, there was a hit for sure. If he tightens the line one more time, I'm going to swing on him. Might be too late. I might already made off with my night crawler. Oh. Well, way it goes in the bluegill game. A lot more bluegills get away than are caught. Unwrapping my hook here. Somehow got tangled, or the line got wrapped around my hook somehow. Time for a crawler, people, time for a crawler. We'll go ahead and re-up on some crawlers. I'm gonna go over yonder for supplies tomorrow. I could probably even go a couple more days. So I still have plenty of ice in that ice chest, but I want to talk to the wife for a little while. So I will go tomorrow whether it is needed or not as far as supplies go. All right, rinse my hands off. Night crawlers, I don't mind so much just using water. They ain't quite as stinky as bluegills. Yeah, a little bit closer to the bank than I wanted, but I'll take it, why not? On the bottom. Got something, not quite sure what. I think he's a gill, I'm not sure. Indeed. Ooh, check him out, people. Wow. He is one heck of a fish. I'm gonna need my snippers for this. Wow. He is a nice shell cracker. Beautiful, matter of fact. Whoa, don't sling fish water on me, dude. Come on now. Ow, spinning me. Ow, hold still, dude. We're just about done. All right. Yee-haw, people. Bear with me. I did not need my needle nose after all. That's a good thing. But look at this guy. He's going to be good eats tonight, without a doubt. He is a nice shell cracker. Let's see if we can get some focus in there on him. I'm going to hide behind the gill. Yeah, he is. Oh, man, he's going to be such good eats tomorrow. Or tonight, I mean. Guaranteed. Where's my basket at? Issues today. Getting that basket open. Get him slung out there. Wow. Very nice, people. Shoo-wee. Smell that. Smell-o-vision. Soap time for sure. Grab a little piece off of my soap bar here. Need a little bit more. That wasn't quite enough. All right. My hands do not smell like shell cracker. Heck, my clothes probably stink more than my hands anyways. All right, let's get this back going. And that was out there in what I like to call a bluegill hole. Also where I snagged into that big bass the other day. I sure would like to get into another big bass like that just for being able to catch him, you know. All right, let's get out a crawler. Well, might as well check time while I'm at it. 20 minutes, a couple more casts or something, and that'll be that. So I can run it up to 30 minutes before it cuts off, but I like to stop it ahead of time. Way I don't get no surprises that way. Shoot, I'll catch one more shell cracker like that, and I'll call it a day. I'll go back to camp. And then today will just have to be a shortened content day. This nightcrawler, he's not cooperating at all. All right, gotta rinse my hands off. Woo-wee, people, I'm still excited about that shell cracker. He is nice. Let's put it back out there right where he was. See if we can get another one. That's pretty close where he was. Bottom there, reel up a little bit of the slack. Whoa, something hit it. Oh. Swing, bada, swing. No deal. Totally night crawlerless. Go figure on that one. Some kind of fish stole my night crawler. Just ain't right. I'm telling you, there should be a fish in the basket. For sure. Or should I say another fish in the basket? Let's get this crawler on here, get another cast in before I run out of time. All right, here we go. Same spot. All right, it has hit the bottom, people. And there we go. Oh, I felt him that time. There was something there. Did y'all hear the real zing? Yeah. Oh, look at there too. Of course. He got my crawler. Go figure, right? Night crawler time. Yeah, I was saying earlier about re-upping on some night crawlers when I go for supplies. 'Cause I definitely favor my bluegill fishing over my squirrel hunting. I will get in a couple more squirrel hunts during this trip just because they are right tasty table fare, as I've said before, but I do prefer my bluegills still. Let's see, better check that. Be sure I even have enough time for another cast here. Whew, God, hands are still stinky. Not as bad as bluegill stinky. Yeah, I got time for another cast or so. Let's put it back out there in the same spot. All right. Fill up a bunch of the slack real quick here. And let it sink to the bottom. And it is there. See there, when it sinks to the bottom and nothing happens, makes me want to recast. And bring him back in. Don't like it. All I need is maybe 2 more decent gills, and then that's it. A little bit different spot, about the same distance out. Oh, come on. I did not get my full swing in there. I stopped. I checked myself, and that just won't do. You're not going to set a hook like that. Yep. Wow. Telling you, wow. I'm gonna put this night crawler on, and then I'm gonna cut this. And I will come back with one more episode, or one more series, I should say, of gill fishing for about 25 minutes if it does not get interrupted by music. And if it does get interrupted by music, at least we do have one good little piece in there. I cannot tell. I'm always worried about, is this looking washed out? And it may be, as the sun is right up that way. See you later tonight. All right, people, yeah, it's been 26 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and stop it, and we'll be right back. All right, everyone, let's give us a little bit more of a try here. Boy, it sure does look washed out, but I am in the bright sun. I cannot tell for sure. I will know later tonight when I review the video, and if it is, next time I will just use an ND filter on this lens as well, if I can get it to fit. I had trouble with one of my step-up rings, and I cannot get it off of that little piece of junky filter that I tried using when I had misplaced the ND filter. So now I don't know whether I can use it at all. We'll give it a shot if necessary. All right, he's out there and on the bottom, I think. Now it is for sure on the bottom. Next cast, I might try turning that camera a little bit where it's more away from the sun. Got something, not sure what, but we'll take it, whatever it is. Unless it's too small, of course. No, he's edible. I'll take him. And I got my crawler back. Can't hardly beat that, you know what I mean? See if I can get him without getting me. And I do indeed have him. He has not finned me yet. There are no hooks sunk in old Rob. This is a good thing. All right. See if I can get him here without losing him in the water. I'm gonna step this way just in case. There he is. I'll try to hide my face so maybe it'll focus on the gill. All right, I'm gonna put him in the basket. All right, hand washing time, people. Hand washing time. And as I say, I'm gonna try to reposition that a little bit. Maybe I'll be helping myself. As far as videos go, maybe I won't. We'll see. Fix this night crawler first. Ooh, that sun is roasting me now. May not be a bad thing to call it early this time. I'm wondering about this camera, if you're wondering what I'm doing. Thinking about it. I see where the sun is. Yeah. All right, guess we'll roll with that. Don't know any other way to go about it. Yeah, all right. Should work out, I guess. I'm gonna have to move my soap too so I don't step on it. Oh, don't stop now. Daggone, he nailed it. Oh. Wow. Yeah, I think I get one more gill, and I am indeed going to go ahead and call it done for the day. That would be plenty enough for me to eat to go along with my goulash. Soap out of my way before I step on it and ruin it even more than it already is. Kind of like, you know, feast or famine. You need the sun to gather the energy from the solar panel, but then the sun will kill your bucket of night crawlers. If they sit out in it too long, they'll be dead, and there you are. And night crawlers are not cheap, which is why a lot of times I like to hunt my own, and I do have a good spot, but I did not get to do that this year. All right, another cast time. I wish you all could see the water as well. Sinking, sinking, and on the bottom. Oh, wow. Come on, one more gill in the basket, and I can call it, you know? But no, I've got the empty hooks going on again. It's all right, sometimes it does take a couple hours to catch, you know, the amount of gills that you desire to have. Guess I can't expect to get them all like boom, 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 because that don't usually happen. Unless you're Bernie Duncan, then that happens. He'd kill them. 5 inches of ice, 6 inches of ice on the lake, and he'll go out there and bring home 70 gills or whatever. All right. Try a little bit closer to shore. All right, finally on the bottom. That took a lot longer to sink right there than I thought it would. Try a different little area. Try right over there a little bit, just for the heck of it. Well, I thought something started to pick up and swim away with that. Yeah, something I think is messing with it. Well, if he runs, I'm gonna try and let him have it. Well, the way he's fooling with it makes me think indeed it is another one of them little bitty guys. Oh, I see over there is a big pontoon boat went by. Looks like maybe out of Star Point. So those guys I was talking about, you know, the rude ones with the music and everything else, yeah, they're back. So if this video stops abruptly, you'll know why. It's because of music being played. And that will be that. Maybe we can get another crawler in before that happens. It's pretty soon they're going to be over there cussing and drinking and just making a general nuisance of themselves. When they know there's other people around, that's what makes the difference, you know. Because anybody who knows me will also know that I like a good party as much as the next guy. I just do not disturb others while I do it. Because that just ain't right. You know, just ain't. Got something, don't know what. I hope it's a gill. It is. I will use the rest of this night crawler here. Ooh, it is not a gill. Well, it's a gill, but it's a shell cracker, people. And this one, this time, I really am going to need my pliers for. And on that note, will be the end of bluegill fishing today, and that is all right. We did get a little bit of footage, and we did not get interrupted by music or anything of the like. Oh, no, you don't. You ain't going back in the water, dude. Flop around all you want. You are done had. Ooh, he's got them fins up. They're trying to get old Rob. Old Island Rob, that is. There he is. Try to block my face so it concentrates on the fish. Very nice little shell cracker. In the basket he goes. Guess that basket landed all right. I can't tell for sure. I'm going to wash my hands, people, and since I will have to retie hooks, I'm just going to go ahead and call it, you know. Glad I did get to bring y'all along with me today for this little bit of bluegill fishing. It's pretty cool. Got what I needed in, I don't know, 45 minutes or something, maybe. Just guessing. Let me see how much time's on there. Yeah, 12. Yeah, about 25, 35, 40, about 41 minutes. Not too shabby. The hands all good and washed up here, and rinse them off, and that would be that pretty much. Still cannot believe that, you know. 2 nice shell crackers and 1 regular gill. Is that a drop of water on my monitor? Yes, it is. Bear with me. I can't have that. All right. Anyhow, I am going to get this night crawler off here. He looks like he's still in fairly good shape. I guess I will put him back in the bucket and wash my hands real good again. And I'm going to retie the hook on this bottom here, the one that I lost to that last shell cracker there. And that will be that. Oh, by the way, speaking of which, shell cracker did eat that hook gone. If I had my hook retriever, my new one, I could have got it out of there, but I do not. I cannot believe that I purchased that specifically for this trip, and now I can't find it. I don't know what I've done with it. But back to my point was that hook is in that fish, and when you clean the fish, you wouldn't just normally see that hook. So when I get done filleting the fish, I know which one swallowed the hook. And even if I didn't, I will cut open each fish and be sure to get that hook out of there before I throw the remains to the bottom of the lake down to Davy Jones' locker. And on that note, I am going to go ahead and call it, and I will catch everyone after a while for the bluegill fry and the shell cracker fly as well. Bye for now.